Crows, the clever birds of mystery. Crows are among the most fascinating and intelligent birds in the world. Belonging to the genus Corvus, these birds are part of the corvid family, which also includes ravens, magpies, and jays. Crows have captured human imagination for centuries, appearing in myths, folklore, and literature as symbols of mystery, intelligence, and sometimes even mischief. Yet, beyond their symbolic presence, crows are remarkable creatures in their own right, demonstrating behaviors that challenge our understanding of animal intelligence. One of the most striking features of crows is their intelligence. Studies have shown that crows possess problem-solving abilities comparable to those of primates. They can use tools, recognize themselves in mirrors, and even plan for future events, abilities once thought to be uniquely human. For example, some crows have been observed bending twigs to create hooks for extracting insects from tree bark, demonstrating an understanding of cause and effect. Others have learned to drop nuts onto roads, allowing passing cars to crack the shells, and then return to retrieve the food, an impressive display of foresight and ingenuity. Crows are also known for their social complexity. They live in family groups and maintain intricate social structures. Communication among crows is highly developed, including a wide range of calls, gestures, and even vocal mimicry. These calls can convey different messages, such as warning about predators, signaling the discovery of food, or coordinating group movements. Some studies suggest that crows can even recognize individual humans, distinguishing between friendly people and potential threats. They remember faces for years and can pass this knowledge onto other members of their group, showing an advanced form of social learning. Another fascinating aspect of crows is their adaptability. These birds thrive in diverse environments, from dense forests to urban cities. They are highly opportunistic feeders, eating a varied diet that includes insects, small animals, seeds, fruits, carrion, and even human food scraps. This versatility in diet and habitat has allowed crows to colonize regions around the globe, thriving alongside human populations in ways few other wild animals can. In urban areas, crows have been observed using cars as tools, raiding trash bins, and even dropping hard-to-open food items onto pavements to break them open. Crows also exhibit remarkable memory and learning skills. Experiments have shown that crows can remember hundreds of individual items, recall specific experiences, and adapt their behavior based on past events. For instance, in experiments where crows were presented with a problem-solving puzzle, they could remember the solution for months and apply it to similar challenges in the future. This ability to learn from experience and adapt behavior is a key factor in their survival and success in both wild and urban environments. One of the most intriguing behaviors of crows is their apparent ritualistic tendencies. In the wild, crows have been observed holding what appears to be funerals when one of their own dies. Groups of crows gather around the deceased, call loudly, and sometimes touch or examine the body. Scientists believe these gatherings may serve as a learning experience for the group, teaching them to recognize threats in the environment. Whether or not this behavior constitutes mourning in the human sense is unclear, but it certainly highlights the depth of their social awareness. Crows are also capable of cultural transmission, meaning they can pass on knowledge and behaviors across generations. A young crow can learn from observing elders how to use tools, find food, or avoid dangers. In some regions, crows have even adapted behaviors that are unique to local populations, showing that culture exists not only in humans, but also in these remarkable birds. For example, crows in one city may learn to drop nuts on a specific street with heavy traffic, while those in another city may use different strategies entirely. Despite their intelligence and adaptability, crows face threats in the wild. Habitat loss, hunting, and poisoning are significant dangers in some areas. However, their ability to live alongside humans has often protected them from extinction. Unlike many other birds, crows can thrive in cities, taking advantage of food sources and nesting opportunities that human environments provide. This coexistence with humans demonstrates their incredible flexibility and resilience. Crows have long been part of human culture and imagination, In mythology, they are often seen as messengers between worlds, omens, or symbols of change. In Norse mythology, the god Odin was accompanied by two crows, Hugin and Munin, representing thought and memory. In literature and folklore around the world, crows are portrayed as cunning, clever, and sometimes mischievous creatures, reflecting their real-life intelligence and adaptability. Their glossy black feathers and sharp eyes have made them symbols of both mystery and wisdom across centuries. Watching crows in their natural habitat is an extraordinary experience. Their movements are precise and deliberate, whether they are flying in coordinated flocks, hopping along the ground, or manipulating objects with their beaks. Observing a crow solve a complex problem or interact socially with its group provides insight into the sophisticated mental abilities of animals that are often underestimated. These birds remind us that intelligence and creativity are not exclusive to humans, but are widespread in the natural world. Crows also play an important ecological role. As scavengers, they help clean up carrion and prevent the spread of disease. Their feeding habits can influence local ecosystems, affecting populations of insects and small animals. In urban areas, their presence even helps manage food waste. Beyond their ecological contributions, crows continue to inspire curiosity, study, and fascination among scientists, birdwatchers, and the general public. In conclusion, crows are far more than the ordinary blackbirds we often overlook. They are symbols of intelligence, adaptability, and social complexity. From their problem-solving abilities and tool use to their social learning and cultural transmission, crows demonstrate cognitive skills that challenge our assumptions about animals. They thrive in diverse environments, coexist with humans, and continue to captivate our imagination. Protecting these birds and understanding their behaviors enriches our knowledge of the natural world and reminds us of the remarkable intelligence that exists beyond our species. Crows, in all their mystery and brilliance, are truly one of nature's most fascinating creations.